I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater, and what a night it's going to be. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson. He is Roy. So much hype surrounding this big. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Good-looking jab. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They exchange punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. It is standing room only. Every seat has been sold in this amazing theater.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a...
There you go. On to the second round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best. Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Jab just missed with the left hand. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just misses with the right uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tape. There's the bell to start round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
That punch scores. Straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Jab not finding its target. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. He misses with that jab. Done with that counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy he's got to do? There's the bill for round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws. And that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than have to.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Can't land that jab. Straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode.
That's his right.
On to the 5th we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some
Sardine
momentum behind
sandwich.
their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that.
It's
Don't
fire.
fight
Stay
fire with
fresh
fire.
for a while.
Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He
Put
knows
it
your
on
head's not
mustard.
clear. Be sharp.
Huh?
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be
I mean, I
really
switched out
intimidating,
tuna with
Todd.
this.
You know somebody's got the punch power. Someone's got the speed. It can be
Actually-
intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Just misses that uppercut. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. A straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Some hands up, boy. Oh, shit. Give me that hazy suit.
Afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like
Give me that hazy suit.
leagues.
Get out there and let's forget about it.
Here we go in the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it.
Hey,
They've
look,
gotta
you get
bluff
to
it.
keep
They've
your
gotta
can
come
of
out now
beans.
and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The ghost town.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both men step back for just a moment. There's a counter shot. Trying to land that jab.
Yep.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by... Round 7, here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he scores with the counter. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Beautiful counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bounce That's enough, and they're walking you down. It's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecard.
Calm yourself down.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That's another scoring shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Just missed with that hook. The perfect counter lands. They figure out the combination to this save.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Miss with the jab.
Stiff foul and melee, 2%.
Straight right, just misses. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What